Hi Scorpios, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their sun, moon, and rising sign in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I have already some cards here. I attempted to do a first reading here for you, and it was disrespected and infiltrated. And so, and it happened once we got to the you section here. So I left the beautiful cards here for the love and the money here for you. And then we're going to get a you card. And then we'll get your major arcana card. And then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know it deck, created by me, that has the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. So I'll just speak on what we have here that wanted to come through for your first two cards, where we have a lot of you being beautiful divine feminine energies. I did get a peacock energy associated with this phoenix. I do believe it speaks to the feminine energy, connected to the masculine energy, even though peacocks are male. But the correlation of that is wanting to come through. The red wings were also very significant. I got this being a complete powerhouse energy for a lot of you as divine feminines. The phoenix is going to be a strong resemblance and representation for the sign of Scorpio, which I think is magnificent, where I also got that being associated with self-love. I feel that's part of the reason why I've decided to, instead of throw out the entire reading that was disrespected the first time, to come through yet again with this reading to get this message for you, to have you receive this confirmation of your truth versus that of those that you may be moving on and away from, or have moved away from, and those energies wanting to still be around. But I also got there being a sense of elevation. It'll be that part of this rising here. There's strong rising energy that's here with both of these cards here. And with the sun and the illumination, I get that being the darkness connect from within, internally working through this, and then just being a complete bright light of transformative energy, where I got this also being associated, confirmation, this also being associated as well in the same format, but that sun from within, helping you to grow and extend yourself from beneath the surface, to rise even more beautifully. And this being in the money section, where you can see both of these cards look very similar, but they're in different categories, and it's also different energy. This will be fire, this will be pentacles, earth energy, which is super fabulous here. So I'll go ahead and I'll continue to speak on this one, then we'll get to the money, and then we'll get the rest of your cards here. But the sun is the happiest card of the deck. It's also about illumination. The sun is the ruler of Leo, so that could be significant for you. And then this card being a card of 19, it's a very unique number, where it creates a 10, and then it also creates a 1. It's also right before Judgment and the World card, speaking to a new cycle that is beginning here for you. Rising from the ashes, going through a death process of transformation, and rising beautifully. Once again, 100, I get that being connected to being true, but then also being confirmed as being the truth by others. And not that it means anything, but that just being a part of who it is that you are, what it is that you're meant to be receiving. And then just receiving love. This being in the love section, this could also be about a significant soulmate or person in your life that may also be going through this process as well. Where I got mirroring energy that's here. Sun will be also connected to the father energy, and then the sun is also the father of Saturn. But given that this is a Scorpio reading here, I got strong divine feminine energy, great self-love, a phoenix rising from the ashes. This is perfect. You are perfect. And someone sees you as perfect also too. I did get that in that first reading. So then for the Queen of Pentacles coming through in the money section, this will speak to great alignment, You also being recognized and seen for this, being very resourceful. And I did pick up the energy of you making all things beautiful as divine feminines, being a transformative power. Those that may want to come around that are not of good nature are going to go through a transformative process themselves just by being around you. It's the innate energy from within you as a Scorpio energy and being that Phoenix energy. So that's where I get this correlation and the same formations being in both of these cards, but each of them having their own separate representation. I also got the Three of Pentacles, of being of great craft and skill, very talented, ultra talented, and then also being one who works together well with others and others enjoy working together with you. We do have the moon aura that just began as I was preparing to upload that first reading. And then the nakshatra shift has now gone into Purva Phalguni from Magha. So that could be significant for some of you as well. But being very rooted and planted, I just get this being a testament to all of your hard work. But then also the connect that you have as far as what is destined here for you, being this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. It's a warm and loving, nurturing energy. It's a rich energy. You rich. You rich. You rich, bish. But being very wealthy and it being beyond just the material of man-made money, but having the skill and the talent to be able to create. I also seen the antlers here too. Like all of the earth energy was very significant. You have Capricorn, the Taurus energy, and then the 3 energy, I get that associated with Virgo and the 33. But also about receipts and the truth being seen for what it is. You being who it is that you are and it just being nothing but the truth. And you just being completely bae, completely awesome. This is a very beautiful energy here too. Not only do you make all things beautiful, you make all things beautiful because you're beautiful. And then family tree energy is also important here. The extension of that growth and the leaves. Legacy is also what I get here too. But with the pentacles being in the money, that speaks to great alignment. How it is that you're on the right path. And you've done a very, very, very good job of accomplishing and achieving, creating and manifesting and living the life that you want to live, being in your power and then being seen for that. Being appreciated also too as well. But you're making a lot, and this is a lot of headway here too, where something significant, like I do get an Ace of Pentacles wanting to come through here for you as well, not just being meant for you as a part of what's designed for you, coming through the darkness, rising from the ashes as this phoenix, and then the components of your life meeting up to that in the formats like we see here with the Queen of Pentacles. So let's get your U card. And then I also wanted to mention too the Scorpio energy that's here as well. Dryad energy will also be significant. I had a really significant, a very special message with that. I'm going to read that. And I'll leave that in the description box too. So let's see. It's a spirit that lives in the forest, a dryad. Wood, nymph, and fairy are associated also too. For the ancient Greek, all of nature was instinct with life. Every tree had its dryad, and the oak was sacred to Zeus, the olive to Athena, the bay to Apollo, the myrtle to Aphrodite, the poplar to Hercules. And that's by John Ferguson. I got this as a reference from the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. And again, I'll leave that in the description box. But this is beautiful. Let's get your U card for Scorpio. U card for Scorpio. Thank you, spirits. U card for Scorpio. Oh, the energy of... I'm going to take that. The energy of white wind also wanted to come through. the air energy, and actually Aquarius wanted to come through connected to that, so that could be significant. But here we have the World card. I get this is going to be even more of your specialness and significance. A new beginning is here for you also too, with the World card being present. The one card that we don't have that's energetically here will be Judgment, Awakenings. And I get that being about the recognition and seeing you for your truth. This being actually seen and you giving credit where credit is due. Powerful serpent energy will be the association, or Ouroboros is what I want to say here. I'm not going to look that up. If you would like to, feel free to. I do get a sense of there being some travel here too, with this being the World card, and then seeing a resemblance of some travel here in this card. Here's the Merkaba. Beautiful energy overall here that I get for you. This is a card of 21, comes together to create a 3. So I do get Empress energy associated with that as well. Let's see. Let's look up real quick here because I'm really short on time. Give me 1 second. Okay, so that's what I thought. It's going to be strong mercurial energy. There's a soulmate that's coming through here for you also too, that's coming through to make an offer of love here for you. They could be associated with the serpent energy. The 8 energy will be your energy of Scorpio, but I get this also being a correlation of the energy from within, because we do have masculine and feminine energy, which will speak to the wholeness of you. Whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, this will be the... This is beautiful. It's like 1 and 1 equals 3. Is what I see here. As within, so is without. And it being important in all the places that it needs to, especially with the Sun card being here in the love and that being the happiest card of the deck. It's speaking to the rebirth that comes from the death process. The death card being a card of Scorpio, which is a card of 13. Also related to a fucus. But then we have this beautiful 8th energy that represents you, 8th house energy of Scorpio. Karmic completion successfully and moving into a new beginning, having manifested this successfully and beautifully. You make all things beautiful. You're beautiful. And then the Empress energy is a part of the 3. That's all 4 queens in 1. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here, aligned in the money section. I think that's stellar. Stellar. This could also be about karma, good karmas that are coming through that are designed and meant for you as a part of your destiny. So that also speaking to a significant soulmate as a part of a new beginning. And with the 8 and the Scorpio energy, they could have strong Scorpio too. The Mercurial energy will speak to communication. The Merkaba will also be significant as well. I do get with the triangles, the fire being also significant. And then again, don't forget the Mercurial energy. Mercury being the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. But then the 8 with the Scorpio and the water energy, that'll speak to the love that's here. And then I do see fire. Very similar to the fire that's here. 18, that's the moon card. Someone could have been, someone had a crush on you and they're coming through. No longer hiding. They could even be going through a karmic cycle of completion for themselves. You both mirroring each other and coming together because it's meant to be. And I did just have that as a title for one of the readings I just did too. I also see the wings here as well. This is fabulous. Wonderful, wonderful reading here. And then I see the water here too. So the fire and the water. That's giving me temperance energy. So some of you could be twin flames also. Soul flames. Temperance card. There's a 2 of Cups. 1 cup has fire, 1 cup has water. I do see that here. And then the chains that are connected to this, I get it being a part of the destiny, just it being meant to be. And that's it. But do look into that. I want to say it again, Ouroboros. That could be significant for you. Okay, let's get your remaining cards here. What we get out is, or what we put out is what we get back. Card for Scorpio. Yeah, completing karmic energy, like moving away from karmics and getting into a real, true soul flame energy. Scorpio. I love that. And then travel, again, some of you are going to be traveling significantly, especially with the world, like traveling the world. Dreams being manifested. Scorpio. Card for Scorpio. Look up the Merkaba energy also too, and how that will be significant for you. Connected to the Mercury energy of communication, business, social life, everything Gemini and Virgo. It's manifestation, and then also having receipts, and it's here with your reading already. So this is beautiful. Scorpio. The sun is illumination too, Scorpio. I'm even seeing like, because you have 10 and 10 in the 1, 10 and 10 in the 1. So that will confirm that masculine energy from within. But that's still giving me, I'm still getting the wholeness energy of both divine masculine and divine feminine. This is wonderful. Oh my God, Scorpios. 1 card for Scorpio. And then I want to mention too, the importance of the 3 of Pentacles being here above the crown, connected to the antler energy. That's a part of the abundance energy overall. And this just speaking to being able to be very strong as a mega manifester. So that'll be the Gemini energy too. Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. There's Judgment. And there's the Fool. All right. Leaps of faith and new beginnings. This will be travel. This will be that manifestation. Awakenings is also what I get here too. The sounding of the horns. But I just get a firm decision being made. This is good karmas. And this will be a new blessing and a new beginning. Someone taking a leap of faith here towards you. The 0 energy will speak to that new manifestation and the alignment of being on the right path. The Judgment card that we did not see and now being here for us to see. And that just being a part of the beautiful manifestations here. And then I even note the 2 tens being here and also here with the happiness, the good karmas, the traveling, this being the universe having your back. I even see the wings being significant here too, connected to the crown that I got as a part of the manifestation from the Pentacles. The green energy being associated with Taurus, also the heart chakra. And we do have that with the love energy, the polar energy to the red being green from Taurus, and that being your polarized energy of Scorpio. And then that green representation being strong here with the crown that was mentioned here with the manifesting. Manifesting a new beginning of success and travel. New adventures. And higher elevation. Like new cycles always speak to greater. But I do get this also being the Aquarius energy of someone who's here to take a leap of faith towards you. And you having a new beginning. See what's at the bottom. Justice being served. And here's the sun energy, 5 energy of Leo being connected there. This is double sun energy. The stairs could be significant. The gold scales, the heart. I get a harp energy. And I just said hark too, so that could be significant as well. And then the power of the hands. A lot of you being readers or of the occult energy that is a part of Scorpio energy and utilizing it for good with the purity. Faith energy, that'll speak to the blindfold energy. Having faith in a higher power, the power from within you, and that did come through here with the Phoenix energy, and you seeing the truth of yourself and then it manifesting itself on the out, and you just being completely successful and ultra blessed, ultra rich, and ultra loved. And ultra protected with the universe having your back. Yet again, you have justice and judgment coming through here for a new beginning. Of great adventures I get here too. The world being very, very significant in that travel. You have 2 cards of travel here. So a lot of you will be doing some really beautiful travel. I get that being connected to leisure, luxury, and comforts. Because you're this Queen of Pentacles here. Associated with a beautiful energy of masculine energy. This is wonderful. Wonderful reading here, Scorpios. And everything wants to be connected. Like you see all this space here where we could spread these cards. But they all want to be here together. So I get that being about the wholeness energy of you. That internal energy being very strong. As within, so is without. I don't want to take that, and I wasn't feeling that either. Let's get a card for Scorpio. I wasn't ready. 1 card for Scorpio. Alright, so we have a Fucus reverse. This could be the energy of a karmic that you're moving away from. And that's all I'm getting. It's very similar to the Cancer reversed energy. That could be about some reveals here of the truth, of you being seen for your truth. Because I'm not getting anything necessarily negative. I get there being a great sense of you having been moving forward and moving on. And then here we have last quarter. And this is the same damn card that came out for your first reading. So thank you, Spirit, for bringing this through in the way that just confirms the message of the truth of Tarot and the cards not lying. So last quarter, here's the Aquarius energy that I got here from the Visionary. The shifting energy, I did get that connected to the Phoenix rising from within. There's 2 people in this energy here. So I get that being associated with the wholeness of divine feminine, divine masculine. And then last quarter moon, it comes right before the balsamic phase. It's after disseminating, also after full moon phase. So that could be significant. We do have that upcoming. Today is April 26, 2026. Keywords for the last quarter moon will be purify, assimilate, meditate, rest, reap, recuperate, honor, reflect, and evolve. And you've done that. This is the work being done and the rewards coming through. Purify, I do see that here. I do get that sense with the growth, the sun, that helps things to grow. That being from within and you creating your own growth and manifesting beautifully. You make all things beautiful. Beautiful. And the sun is beginning to shine. So this will speak to also coming through that darkness, rising from the ashes of the darkness into the light with the purification, shifting away from that, being a visionary and creating the world that you wish to see. And here's the world. Ta-da! All right, wonderful. Scorpios, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Here's that Aquarius energy too with the 11. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.